Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm actually super excited for today's video. I'm going to be playing around with the new Natasha Denona Yucca palette. Either of those two is the right pronunciation for this palette. But anyways, I want to give you a little glimpse of how it looks, the outer packaging of it. So this is how it looks. And so if you're interested in the two eyeshadow looks that I'm going to come up with, continue watching and let's get started with the video. The outer packaging is like a mustardy color with like yellow and then like green in the top, and yeah, that's how it looks too from the inside, like the outer packaging of it. And this is how it looks from the inside. Super pretty. So I've had this eyeshadow palette for like 2.5 weeks since I've had it, and I've been doing pretty good now to play with it, swatching it and using it. So yeah, super pretty. Actually this is the only color story in my eyeshadow collection that I have with this eyeshadow palette, so it's pretty unique in my collection. So before we get started, I actually did do my whole face already. My base, my foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, everything, my eyebrows. And I did prep my lids already, eyelids. Okay, so what I think I'm going to start off with first is, I'm actually like a little nervous because I've never done anything with like an eyeshadow story with this color story like this, and it gives me a little bit like nervous and scared. But anyways, I think I'm gonna start off with Valley, this one right here, this one right here, and I'm gonna start it off on the crease. So since I'm doing two eyeshadow looks, I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna do one whole look with this eye and then another one with this eye. Okay, so I think I want to do like a greeny color, and then the second eye look I'm gonna do like a neutral kind of look. So like I said, I did start off with the Valley color, and so far it's blending in very good actually. Super pretty. It's just like a neutral color. I think I'm gonna go in with the color, what color? Let's go with Willow right here. And I'm gonna use it in the outer corner of my lid just to see how it looks. Not to pack the color very well first, and then blend it, intensify it a little bit more. Okay, it's actually blending in very well also with the other color, with the color that I put on the crease. Okay, I'm gonna pack it a little bit more. They're not gonna be like eyeshadow looks that I need like 10 or 15 eyeshadow colors on one of my eyes, so I'm just gonna keep them simple and yeah, not too many colors on each look. But this is blending in very pretty actually, and it's looking very pretty. Okay, so this is how it's looking. with the color Willow. And okay, so now I think I'm gonna go in with the color Mika, which is this one right here. This one right here. And at the end, I am gonna do the swatches for them for you to see each color, how they look. Okay. And how it's looking. It's like a green color for the whole eyelid. So far, I'm actually liking this palette, how it's blending and looking on my eyes, my eyelids. It's looking very pretty. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put a little, another top color on the eyeshadow color that I just put on. I think I'm gonna put the color Korobi. This one right here, and I'm gonna put it on the top of the other eye color that I just put on. Two colors, how they look so shiny and super pretty. Just to give you a little look of how they look on swatches on those two colors. But anyways, this is how that eyeshadow look came out with this eye. It looks super pretty. I really like it. I don't really tend to wear too many eyeshadow colors like green on my eyes, but I don't know why. I've just been super scared. I've always been scared to wear green on my eyes, but so far I think it looks very pretty on me. It doesn't look bad on me actually. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start wearing more green eyeshadows more often, because I actually do like how it looks. Okay. So I did darken it up a little bit in the outer corner just to give it a little bit depth. And yeah, so far those two colors, Mika and Kararobi, are the most shiny and intense colors that I just put on. But it looks very pretty actually. I like how it turned out. And okay, so for the second look, I think I'm gonna go for more of a neutral color eyeshadow look for this eyelid. So I think I'm gonna start off with the color Valley again, and I'm gonna put on my crease again like how I did on the other eyelid. So now I'm gonna go in with the color, what is it called? Ixia. This color right here. Got a little bit more. Okay. So to deepen out the outer corner of my eyelid, I think I'm gonna go with the color Flax, which is this one right here. The darkest brown. Okay, so for my eyelid, for my whole eyelid, I think I'm gonna go in with the color Plantasia, which is this color right here. This one. This shade has like a shift to it. Kind of looks like greeny yellowish color. Very pretty too. I think I'm gonna grab it with my other finger from my other hand. It's easier that way. Okay, but I think I'm gonna go in with the other color. I don't know what color I should go in to put on the top of this eyeshadow color. Almost looks like the color that this color, the two colors that I mixed together. The first one, which was Amika, and then the Karobi. Those two colors, if you put them together, it kind of looks like this color that I just put, which is just one color. It looks like the same color like this one. It's just a little bit more intense than this one. Looks a little bit more intense than this one, but it still looks like the same color. I think I'm gonna go in with the color Ray. Hopefully it's not the same greeny color. I don't want it to be green. It's more like yellow. I feel like they almost look the same, these two eyeshadow looks that I did, but they're not the same eyeshadow colors or shades that I used. They're not the same colors. They just look the same. So they all just blended into the same color. Going with the color Flax again. And just intensify the outer corner again. Just blend it. I think that's it. Those are the only colors that I'm gonna use for this eyeshadow look right here. But I feel like they almost look identical. And I feel like this palette is just gonna, it is pretty and unique, but I feel like there's too many similar shades that in a pan they don't look similar, but on the eyes I feel like they do look similar to one another. But I feel like it is still a very beautiful eyeshadow palette. I think I'm gonna use Camu Camu on my inner corner for this eyeshadow look right here. This color right here on this Camu Camu on this eyelid right here. So I'm gonna grab a little bit and put it on my inner corner. Can't speak today. Oh my goodness. It's very bright. Just gonna bring it in a little bit to my eyelid. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. But it's a very bright color. But it did brighten up a little bit my inner corner. Okay, so for the other eyelid, look, I'm gonna go in with the color Kamarobi. I'm not really sure how you say that. These names are kind of hard for me to guess how they're actually named. And I'm just gonna blend it in a little bit, like how I did on the other eye. Okay. So, oops. Okay, so far I feel like they do look pretty, the two eyeshadow looks that I came up with, but I do feel like they do look a little bit similar to one another. Just the shades from the eyelid on top. And yeah, with that color that I put in the inner corner and put a little bit in the eyelid, inner corner, and a little bit higher to my eye, it made it look a little bit more different, but I feel like they are a little similar, but not that similar. And they look very pretty, both eyeshadow looks that I came up with. So if you're interested in this palette, I think it's a very unique and a very good palette. It has pigmentation, it has sparkling, everything. Like all of the sparkling shades are super intense and shiny, like foiled, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you would want this eyeshadow palette and you don't have anything in your collection with your eyeshadow palettes, anything like this, I think you should buy it, or if you want it, just buy it and play with it and enjoy it, you know, because it's super unique. So that is it for today's video, and I'll see you in my next one.